You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Well, Black and White Sports fans, we are back together here with another video, and we need to talk about the USWNT Megan Rapinoe. Carli Lloyd not happy whatsoever with the USWNT. A 0-0 tie against Portugal. You want to know some Rhodes? You want to know a stat that I actually found out about the USWNT in Portugal? The USWNT had never lost to Portugal, 10-0. And now they tied 0-0. The offense is dead.
10-0-1. And look, they should have lost. There was a shot on goal. It should have ended it, but it hit the post. There wasn't defense that saved that. It wasn't a goal. It hit a pole.
Yeah, it did.
Or it would have been. Look, it's already a disaster. This actually on a World Cup stage is a disaster in terms of this U.S. women's national team. They celebrated very loudly, proudly afterwards. Carli Lloyd furious over it. I don't blame her. I don't blame her. You know,
they seem to be all happy after another disastrous performance. You know, out there with the fans, I get respect in the fans, but you just look like garbage, and you out there taking selfies.
Well, you should have won.
They look pretty happy.
Yeah.
I mean, it seems like, they were happy just to not lose, which is not going to get it done.
Underperforming is nothing to be proud about at all.
Especially when you're the back-to-back World Cup champs. Well, you guys all know that Carli Lloyd actually came out and blasted this team for being lackluster. And now the USWNT coach is now fired back at Carli Lloyd. He actually calls what she said insane, Rhodes. Now, look here. This is a refresher for you guys. It says here, Lloyd said the U.S. lacked passion in his final match of the group stage. Quote, "You put on that jersey and you want to give it everything you have for the people that came before you and the people that are going to come after you. And I'm just not seeing that passion," Lloyd said following the USWNT's draw against Portugal. Quote, "I'm just seeing a very lackluster, uninspiring, taking it for granted, where winning and training and doing all that you can to be the best possible individual player is not happening." Now, Vlatko Anarovsky, he actually called it insane to question the squad's heart and passion. We got the video clip here, Rhodes. Listen to this.
Carli Lloyd, after the game, blasted the team, saying the performance was lackluster and uninspiring, adding that they don't seem to be showing passion and look like they're taking things for granted. Other commentators on Fox also referred to them as 11 bears in hibernation. Is there anything you want to say in response?
I mean, the one thing that I want to say is that this team wanted to win this game more than anything else, and they've put everything they could in preparation for this tournament and in every game that they go. So to question the mentality of this team, to question the willingness to win, to compete, I think it's insane. But I've never seen this team step on the field and not try hard or not compete. So everyone is entitled to opinion, and that they can say they can say whatever they want. But I just know how this team feels, and it's not like we played well by any means. We owned it. We know that it's not good enough. We know we're not happy with our performance, but we qualified for the next round. We're moving on.
Yeah. They're happy to just qualify to go to the next round, and they have been unimpressive in 3 matches in the World Cup. Vietnam, they won 3-0, and Vietnam just lost 11-0
yeah.
to Yeah, the team that the U.S. actually tied in the second game, I believe.
Netherlands.
Yeah.
And look, he better hope that they haven't put everything into this, because if they have put everything into this, then this team's not very good.
They're not good.
And they're in for a world of trouble. It seems to me like they're probably not focused. I mean, there were selfies, there were celebrations, there were all this after a draw on a team that you should have dominated. You did not do that. So I think it's fair. Carli Lloyd absolutely knows what it takes to be a successful World Cup winner. She absolutely knows it. She knows what has to be put in order to get the output of excelling and winning the World Cup. She doesn't see it with this team. Who else would be better to ask than her? Of course she absolutely knows. And if this is the best they got, if they've put everything into it, then they are in a world of trouble going forward.
Yeah.
Because the teams are only going to get better, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
They're only going to get better. And there's a chance they may get drove in this thing before it's over. If this truly is what they got, and we know, I brought this up earlier, a lot like the WNBA, they're focused on a lot of things that have nothing to do with things on the court and on the field in this case.
They look unenthusiastic when the national anthem is playing. I mean, make no mistake about it. It's probably a correlation here. Ever since this team got super duper woke, they really haven't been winning. They were embarrassed at the Olympics in Japan. What did they finish with? A bronze, I believe?
Something
a
like
bronze.
That.
And they were all kneeling down before that game, too. And they're still kneeling. Well, they're not kneeling now. The starters have to be out there, but they're uninspired. And Carli Lloyd has called them out for looking lackluster. Their priorities, I believe, are out of order.
If you don't act like you love your country and you don't feel everything in your heart and soul to play inspired for this country, then what are you really doing exactly? How much are you really putting into this? Because it's clear, out of the, I believe it was 11 ladies that was standing out there for the national anthem, only like
three or four of them were actually showing the proper respect for the country, and you felt might have the actual pride to play for the nation. That's a factor here. Yep.
Okay, and you got their what's supposed to be their take charge veteran in Megan Rapinoe out there talking about she's fine with biological men playing in on the women's team. You know there are girls on that team that are looking at her like, are you out of your mind? Are you out of your mind? And unfortunately, those girls, and we've heard it before about previous teams, they get frowned upon if they show they're pro-American. They don't want to do all the social justice stuff. And if you think that doesn't wreck chemistry, and chemistry is a thing, if you think that doesn't wreck chemistry, you're out of your mind. It absolutely will affect chemistry on a field. Sure it does. Yeah.
It absolutely does. Absolutely does. But the coach is now fired back at Carli Lloyd, man, calling it insane. No, it's not. I believe that Carli Lloyd actually hit it right on the money.
She's not wrong.
This team, their focus, man, is just not there. It's not there. And they're not going to win this World Cup. I'm calling it now.
I don't think so either.
They may actually get it. You know what? They actually had to not lose this game to actually move on. And they seem to be relieved by just tying just to move on. Pathetic.
Dude, the shot on goal, they were saved by a post.
Yeah.
Not a defender, a post.
Yeah. You're right about that, man. But that's going to wrap it up, guys. Let us know what you guys think about this in the comments section. Peace. We're out.
Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.